Hello ladies and gentlemen, ZPro Warfare here bringing you another Minecraft World War II vehicle tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the German Neubaufahrzeug. The German Neubaufahrzeug, German for new build vehicle, which was a cover name for the vehicle, was a series of tank prototypes that were a first attempt to create a heavy tank for the Wehrmacht after Adolf Hitler had came to power. Multi-turreted, heavy, and slow, they were not considered successful, which led to only 5 being produced. These were primarily used for propaganda purposes, though 3 were took to the Battle of Norway in 1940. So yeah, the Neubaufahrzeug, I'm probably saying that wrong, but doing my best here with Google Translate. Very interesting tank. It's got that, kind of mid-war type vibes to it. It's, in between World War II, World War I, and all that. So, very interesting vehicle, and actually had some relatively good firepower for being the vehicle it was. It was equipped with a 37mm gun and also a 75mm gun mounted next to each other. So this thing definitely had some good little firepower, and interesting to see 2 guns of that size mounted in one tank turret. It's a little bit different, But yeah, I think it came out really good and it was built in a stream. I definitely recommend, if you haven't already, to definitely come by my streams. We do a lot of building of vehicles like this. It's a good time and all that, so definitely feel free to check out the streams. And usually I try to post a notification or something like that I'm going to be streaming. So definitely, look out for that, and definitely stop by sometime. We'll love to have you. But yeah, so good design overall. I think that the look of it is pretty much on point, and yeah, just a really nice looking tank, that's for sure. Not really much to say about it. We got obviously the turret here with the 75 and 37mm basically right next to each other. It's also got a coaxial mounted machine gun, and also it has 2 of these machine gun turrets, so one in the front here and one also in the back. And all the detail here along the tracks, the turret itself, and all that fun stuff. So that's pretty much the vehicle. I think it came out really good, and it's going to make an awesome addition to any of your kind of, I guess, early war type builds, whatever. Even though this didn't really enter full production, it's still a cool vehicle nonetheless, and definitely something pretty unique. Anyways, let's go move into the tutorial by beginning with our first layers 0 and 1. Alright guys, moving on to our first layer, we're going to move into layers 0 and 1. For layers 0 and 1, to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 Nuremberg blocks in the ground like so. We're then going to go ahead and go to the ends here. We're going to place down a Nuremberg upside down stair up here in the front, and then we're going to place down a Nuremberg slab here on the rear. So we should get something that looks like that. Again, a space of 10 Nuremberg blocks in the ground from the Nuremberg stair and Nuremberg slab. In the space in between them, we're going to be going ahead and grabbing ourselves grindstones, and we're going to place down 2 grindstones like this, basically connecting to each other. And we're going to go ahead and do this a total of 5 times. So we have 1 group, 2, and we're going to go and do this till we have 5. 3, 4, and 5. So just like that along the side there. We then want to go ahead and skip a space of 3, and we're going to go and build the other side. So in our break upside down stair, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then a Nuremberg slab just like that. And of course our grindstones, which we're going to go do the same thing we did on the other side here. So a total of 2 of these groups of grindstones basically back to back to each other. Going all the way down here like so. And just like that. And with that complete, we're going to go then go to the space in the middle here. We're going to go to our second grindstones here. We're going to place down a row of stone top slabs across, and then on the back here we're going to place down a row of stone top slabs across in between these Nuremberg tops, or Nuremberg slabs like so. And then we're going to place down a row 3 of iron trapdoors, Nuremberg top slab to both sides, and then in the space in between these stone top slabs we're going to take our top slabs and just fill the space in, just like that, and across here. So looking at it from above, we should get something that looks just like this, and that right there will do it for layer 0 and 1 for the build. And with that, we're going to go ahead and move into our next layer, which will be layer number 2. Alright guys, moving into our next layer, we have layer number 2. For layer 2 to get started with here, we're going to go up from these Nuremberg stairs in the front. We're going to place down a Nuremberg upside down stair that goes up at an angle like that on both sides. We then want to go ahead and grab ourselves a stone stair, we're going to place down a stone upside down stair that's going to go ahead and go on top of this grindstone here. Same thing over here on this side. And then coming off that stone upside down stair, we're going to place down a grindstone coming off the stair like so. From this, we're going to go and then take our stone blocks. We're going to run 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 stone blocks back from the stone upside down stair. And then we want to go ahead and grab our smooth stone slabs. We're going to place down 2 smooth stone slabs like so across. And then we're just going to place down 2 stone buttons here along the side. And over here on this side, we're going to go and do the same thing. So 2 smooth stone slabs, 2 stone buttons, and then our 4 blocks going up to the stair up here in the front. Now for the middle space here, we want to go and go through the space in between the grindstones, and we're going to place down a row of 3 of stone top slabs. So 1, 2, and 3 stone top slabs, and then behind this we're going to place down a row of 3 of stone top slabs, and we're going to just basically fill this whole space in with stone full blocks like this, closing the space off. So your front of the tank should look something like so. And we also want to go ahead and place down a skeleton skull coming off these 2 stone top slabs there to both sides. After that's all complete, we're going to go and then go toward the back here. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 Neubaufahrzeug top slabs coming off those 3 smooth stone slabs. And then the space in between these stone top slabs, we're just going to go and fill this in with 3 rows of 3 of stone full blocks. Now on the side here, we do want to go ahead and grab ourselves a dark liquid sign and also a item frame. And to make the roller wheels, which the tracks going along the top here will roll along, we're going to place down a dark liquid sign on the side of this top slab, item frame, and a stone block like that. And going over here, we're going to do the same thing, just like this. After that's done, we then want to go and place down a row of 3 of stone across like so, followed by a light gray shulker box on both ends, a stone button on both ends, a item frame, cobweb, and over here, item frame and cobweb. And then a Neubaufahrzeug stair here to both sides, stone full block on both ends, and in the middle space here, we're just going to place down a smooth stone full block like this. Come off the smooth stone full block, we're going to place down a stone button and then a tripwire hook here to those 2 stone full blocks. And with that complete, that's going to wrap up layer 2 for the build. Here's what it looks like from above. Pretty straightforward stuff, and from the side. Anyways, that's it for layer 2. Let's move on to our next layer, layer number 3. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer number 3. For layer 3, we're going to go and then place down a stone stair on top of these 2 Neubaufahrzeug up downstairs. From this, we're going to go ahead and then take our stone slabs. We're going to place down a row of 3 of stone slabs across the middle on top of those 3 stone top slabs. Item frame coming off the center slab, and then a snowball in the item frame like so to make the front light. After that, we're going to go and place down a light gray shulker box on its side, like this to both sides. And then on the top here of the shulker box, we're going to place down a stone button like that out to the sides. After that, we're going to go and take our stone blocks, or actually, sorry, our nether brick slabs. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3. Neubaufahrzeug top slabs, same thing over here, 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to take our Neubaufahrzeug slabs, we're going to drop down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. After that, we then want to go ahead and grab our dark oak wood, and we're going to go and place down a dark oak wood sign on the second slab here, a item frame, and then a stone block, and then going back, this Neubaufahrzeug slab, dark oak wood sign, item frame, stone block, and then right back here, dark oak wood sign, item frame, and stone block, like so. So that'll be your roller wheels here for the top, and we're going to go ahead and go over to this side and do the same exact thing. So just like this, our item frames, our stone blocks in the item frames, and then our dark oak wood sign here, item frame, and stone block. We then just want to go ahead and then fill in space in between these full blocks, just like these top slabs here with stone full blocks, except for this section here. We're going to go ahead and place down a stone stair and then a light gray shulker box in its place right there. So something like that. And then we're just going to go again continue to take our stone full blocks and fill in the space going back from, or in between these Neubaufahrzeug slabs. After that's done, we're going to then place down an air row 3 of stone across, and then a stone top slab to both sides. After that, we're going to then take our stone slabs, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then over here on the right side, we do have a bit of a different design we're going to do. So over here on the right side, we're going to place down a acacia wood stair, followed by 2 acacia wood slabs, so 1, 2, and then a dark oak wood fence gate, like so. Now along the sides here of the acacia wood, we're going to take our signs. We're going to go ahead and run a row of signs along the side there, like so. And then we also want to place an iron frame on top of this brick upside down stair. And in that iron frame, we're going to place down a iron bar, which will be just like this. Make sure not to open the fence gate, because if you do, it will mess it up here. Actually, you know what? Let's just delete the fence gate here. Make life a little easier for ourselves, and then just fix it. So, just like this here on the back. Now, we also want to go ahead and take this side over here, and we're actually going to go ahead and swapping some blocks out. So we're going to go ahead and swap out these 2 stone full blocks for 2 polished andesite blocks. These 2 right here, and then these 2 blocks will be 2 polished andesite blocks, like so. And then we're going to take our stone blocks and place down one right here, a row of 3 of stone, followed by a second row of 3, and then on the back here we're going to place down a row of 3 of upside down stairs, row of 3 of item frames, and iron bars in those item frames, just like that. And after that's all complete there, that is going to wrap up what we have here for this layer. Actually, one last thing we're going to do is we're going to take some light gray banners, and we're going to place them down on the sides here, these 2 narrow brick top slabs here in the front. So just like that on both sides. And with that all complete, that is now going to wrap up layer number 3. With that, let's move into our next layer, layer number 4. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer number 4. For layer 4 to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to go ahead and start off by placing down a stone stair on top of this light gray sugar box here. Behind it, we're going to place down a smooth stone slab full block, and then a stone full block directly after that. On the side of the smooth stone slab full block, we're going to place down an item frame, and in that item frame, we want to go and place down a black bed. So just like this, rotate on its side. And then for the front here, we're going to place down an item frame coming off this stone stair, black bed rotated to its side again, and then a dark oak wood sign over it, just like so. Now with that complete, we then want to go ahead and build our turret here, our machine gun turret. So for this, we're going to place down a stone upside down stair in this spot, followed by a stone full block directly behind it. So just like that. And actually, sorry, that is going to be a stone stair. So stone stair. And on the sides of both these stone stairs, we're going to place down 2 skeleton skulls on both sides here, and then a end rod coming off the skeleton skull here to the right side, and a dark oak wood sign over the stair, like so. Now on the fenders here, over here on the left side, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 stone pressure plates, and then over here on the right side, we're going to place down 1 stone pressure plate here, and then we are going to go and then grab ourselves some item frames and iron bars. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 item frames, and then we're going to place down iron bars and like that for the fenders. After that's done, we're going to go and then place down a stone full block going back from this one, followed by 1 stone full block over, and then a andesite wall. We then want to go ahead and go back from this with a stone full block on this side, and then over here on this side, we're going to place down a smooth stone slab full block, so like so. And then on the side of it, we want to go and place down a stone button. In the middle here, we can go and fill this space in also. We're then going to place down another stone full block that goes back in the middle here, followed by an andesite wall to both sides. Once that's done, for the second machine gun turret, we're going to place down a stone stair here, stone upside down stair coming off of it. We're going to place down skeleton skulls on both sides here of those blocks. Dark oak wood sign coming off the front of this stair, and then an end rod over here to the right side. After that, we want to go and then place down a row of 2 of item frames. We're going to place down iron bars in those item frames, followed by a light gray carpet directly after them, a item frame, and a iron bar. And then over here, we're going to do the same exact thing. Actually, no, a little bit different. We're going to take our light gray carpet. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 light gray carpet back like that. And once we get to this point, we're going to go and then take our acacia wood slabs. We're going to place down 1 and 2 acacia wood slabs here along the side, and then on the first slab here, we're going to place down a acacia wood sign there on the side. From this, we're going to also grab a acacia wood trapdoor, and we'll place down an acacia wood trapdoor in this spot right here. We're then going to take stone buttons, and we're going to place down stone buttons on these stone full block, excuse me, those stone full blocks. And then on the back here, row 3 of daylight detectors, and then one coming off the middle here, like so. And then we want to make sure we change these to the night mode, like that. And then we're just going to take iron trapdoors, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 iron trapdoors, just like that. And with that all complete, that is going to wrap up what we have here for layer number 4. And with that, we're going to go and move into our next layer, layer number 5. Alright guys, moving into our next layer, we have layer number 5. For layer 5 to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to go ahead and place down a stone block on top of this one right here. And then we're going to place down a stone upside down stair coming off of it going toward the front. We then want to place down 1 and 2 stone top slabs going forward, followed by a dark oak wood fence gate on the very front of it like that to make the main gun here with the 75 and 37mm guns. To both sides of this stone upside down stair, we're going to place down a skeleton skull. Or, sorry, just a skeleton skull over here on the right side. We then want to place down a stone full block on both sides of this block right here. And then coming off this stone full block toward the front, we're going to place down a skeleton skull over here on the right side. And then a end rod coming off of it, like so. We also want to grab a dark oak wood sign, and we're going to place down a dark oak wood sign on the side of this top slab here, over here on the left side. From this, we're going to go and take our stone full blocks, we're going to place down a row of 3 across, followed by a second row of 3, so you have 3 rows of 3 of stone going across like so. On the center row, we're going to place down a stone button to both sides, and then to the other 2 rows, we're going to place down levers, come off the stone blocks like that on both sides like so. After that, I'm going to place down the andesite wall here on both corners. We then want to place down a smooth stone slab here in the middle, and then a lever like that coming out from the smooth stone slab. And that right there will complete what we have here for this layer. Just a few things. We do want to place down stone buttons on top of the upside down stairs here for the secondary turrets, like so. But anyways, that right there is going to do it for layer number 5 for the build. And with that, let's move into our last layer, layer 6. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer number 6. For layer 6 to go ahead and get started with here, we're going to place down an iron trapdoor on top of the stone top slab, followed by a daylight detector going back from it like so, and we're going to make sure we turn it to the night mode, just like that. After that, we want to go and then take our stone slabs, and we are going to place down a stone slab here in the middle, followed by a skeleton skull on both sides, on these 2 stone full blocks at a slight angle like so. And then we also want to place down a skeleton skull on top of these levers. So we're going to crouch in there and place down skeleton skulls. From this, we're going to go ahead and go back with another stone slab like so. Over here on the left side, we're going to place down a stone brick wall. Over here on the right side, we're going to place down a skeleton skull like so. And we're going to go ahead and also place down an end rod coming off this skeleton skull there on both sides. We're going to go and then place down a smooth stone full block, followed by a skeleton skull at a slight angle again on both sides here. So just like this is what it should look like. And we're going to go and then place down a skeleton skull on top of these levers here to both sides. And then also a skeleton skull on top of this smooth stone slab full block, just like that. After that, we want to go and then place down a end rod coming off these 2 skeleton skulls like so. And then we're going to go ahead and place down a skeleton skull on top of this lever here on the back. And then coming off both sides of the skeleton skull, we're going to place down a end rod like that again to both sides there to kind of create this railing that wraps around the top of the tank. Lastly, we're going to go and grab a stone button, and we're going to go ahead and place down a stone button on top of this smooth stone block item frame, and then a stone block in the item frame like so. And that right there will basically do it for the Neubaufahrzeug heavy tank. Hope you guys do enjoy this design and are able to put it to good use. If you do end up using this design, do ask that you guys give me proper credit for it. This being from the side of the build, tweet to my channel or this video if this does appear on social media sites. As always, you guys give me proper credit for the build, your free user favorite projects you guys are working on. Overall, enjoy the build, have fun with it, and all that fun stuff. But yeah, other than that, thank you guys all so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been your 2 report. I'll see you guys next time.